Zombie apocalypse.
What is going on, guys? My name is Flawless. Welcome to a brand new video. Now today I'm going to be talking about Zeus and how you guys should start playing him, and this is mainly geared towards those newer Dota 2 players that don't know what they're doing, but this is just generally how I play him and how effective I can be with him. Let's get right to it. So honestly, the best way for me to start off a game with Zeus in the mid lane, or just any lane in general, just any mid laner can do very well with some stats. Now some people like to start off with the bottle. I generally don't get the bottle until 6 to 7 minutes in. You guys will be seeing in the gameplay when I get the bottle, and I definitely just don't like wasting time on the bounty. Especially in these lower level MMR games, I don't enjoy wasting time. I like being as efficient as I can with Zeus because he needs items very badly to start getting kills because he is very mana hungry as well. So the faster you get your levels up, the most you're gonna help your team. If you can't last hit, you should start leveling up your first ability, your arc lightning. It's also very good to harass people, especially if they're melee. Even if they're ranged, it's still very good because the last creep will give them that little zap, and it's going to be very good for harass. Then your W is going to harass them even harder because that lightning bolt does quite a bit of damage, especially at the beginning to somebody who's squishy in the mid lane. You can definitely do a lot of damage and definitely harass them and get a lot of last hits. So you definitely got to start practicing your last hits, but even if you're not good with your W, you can still get quite a bit of creeps and definitely get that advantage in the mid game. Towards the middle of the game, you guys should already have your mana boots, 2 null talismans, and a bottle. That's pretty standard for Zeus players. That's something you should have. You should already have sustain. That's probably towards the 12 to 15 minute mark. You should already have those. Even if you're not doing too great, you should still have these items because they're quite cheap. Now your next step, I want you guys to start going for Kaya and Agnum Scepter. Now if you're doing a really good game and you guys got money to spare, I would definitely get the refresher orb. That way you can drop 2 ults, and the ult to the end is more like a vision because it really doesn't do that much damage to people that already have magic resistance and they're very tanky in the late game. I'd say Zeus is just really good for vision towards the late game, and he's kind of like a nuker. You should definitely play him on the outside of the match. You should never get a melee range of any hero because you will get absolutely destroyed. Zeus is not that kind of character that can fight melee. I've seen some people go crazy and build them with attack speed and things like that. Like, that's just super insane. Zeus is just your kind of support, even though I like to play him a little bit like a carry because I do like to get a lot of kills with Zeus, and he definitely can do some good work. Once you've played enough, you're going to be able to last hits and definitely manage your mana pool much better, and you'll be seeing that you can actually harass much more to the enemy than they can do to you. Now you just have to play to your strengths and play smart. Now with Zeus, it is a little bit hard. People like to gank a lot. That's why I definitely recommend you guys to buy a ward for the mid lane. That's pretty basic, and you put it on their side. That way you can see them and you can always hit them with your lightning. That is the whole point. If you have no vision, the lightning bolt won't hit them. It is also really good, and he's just pretty good at harassing supports. I definitely recommend you guys to go for the squishies, those types of characters that will definitely take in a lot of damage very quickly and that they don't dispose of a huge health pool. Now that's something very smart you guys can do. Just pick on those that really can't do much to you, but don't go after the tanks. Don't try and solo kill a lot of people, even though sometimes you really can and you feel like you can in this gameplay. I actually get a kill on Spirit Breaker right beside the tower. It's actually kind of funny. He tried to overextend a little bit too much, but I was actually winning my mid lane, so I had my items ready to go, so I definitely got the kill onto him quite easily. But this isn't the best example of a game because normally that Spirit Breaker would have been able to kill me. He just wasn't that great of a player. Hopefully you guys learned a thing or two about Zeus. Just definitely know you could definitely harass them a little bit more than you normally would. Just, I would recommend not to rush your bottle that much, and definitely start with stats and just definitely harass your mid laner. Don't be afraid to buy a lot of mangoes and salves. Just make sure the enemy is the one that's constantly healing. That's going to be good because they're going to be using their resources, their money on healing, and you're going to be there constantly harassing them, constantly making them either go to the base or commit TPs and things like that. That's definitely going to be very beneficial to you to just relax, play defensive, don't get too aggressive because you will get destroyed. But if you guys have any comments on this video, definitely let me know. I would appreciate it as I haven't uploaded Dota 2 in this channel. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, I'm actually going to be uploading a techies montage. I hope it's funny. I haven't done a lot of montages. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys learned a thing or two, definitely subscribe. And if you guys have any tips or any heroes you guys want to see me do, definitely let me know in the comment section below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Flawless out.